Well, good morning. It is bright and early, and I'm going to talk about DoorDash. I would show you some screenshots and stuff like that, but I'd also give you my information, and I prefer not to because it's coming off my phone directly, and I really don't know how to do that. My videos are not scripted. You could probably tell. That's probably one of the weak spots in my videos. Give me an opinion on what you guys think, how my videos go. Also, I'm going to do a couple plugs here. My daughter has a blog that she runs. It's underneath myblog.com. And she goes underneath the name Wildfire. WYLDFYRE 777, I think, or just Wildfire, I'm not sure which. But either way, it's her blog site. She does amazing on it. And then the second plug is my daughter also has her own YouTube channel, Magecraft, MAGECRAFT, and she makes her own videos and everything, and she puts it all together and does it. They're short, they're quick, but they're really cute. Like, share, subscribe. At least a YouTube video for her because she gets all excited. And it's more interesting than what I have. I'm almost guaranteeing that. But anyway, get into my video. From time to time, I try to hit gaming. But I've also tried to hit DoorDash from time to time. So there's that. But anyway, I figured I'd throw a couple tips at you for DoorDash. And I probably have mentioned both of them before. And if you run DoorDash, it is the two most common sense, basic things you can choose. And then I'll have a bonus tip in there also. For the first tip, we're finally getting into it. With the first tip, I try to average about $1 per mile. It doesn't always work that way, but I try to manage that. But if you run a bigger city and you have a bigger supply of orders, it's easier to do. But my first real tip really comes down to this. If you are aiming for top dasher, you can run, and you're doing it full time, you can run as crazy as you want for 3 weeks. You can take it all the way down to 0% acceptance rate. Your completion rate has to stay above 80%, but your acceptance rate can go all the way down to 0%. Be picky as you want to be for 3 weeks, and then that 4th week, accept everything, run everything. If you're doing DoorDash part-time but still want top dasher, that's me, then my suggestion to make it a lot easier is try to maintain a 70% acceptance rate and a 95% completion rate at all times. Now, if you go below it, try to keep it toward the middle of the month, the beginning of the month, because you still have time. If you're doing it part-time and you're trying to get it and you're hitting that last week and you're at 60% or less and you're only doing DoorDash part-time, that makes it extremely hard. But if you're maintaining a 70% clip on acceptance, then most likely you're going to get it, because it's really easy. If you're maintaining close to a 70%, if not 70%, it's really easy to maintain that. And you can still be semi-picky too. You just got to know how to play the system. Now keep in mind, for some reason with DoorDash's algorithm, you can turn down an order and you'll go down 1 to 3 points on acceptance rate. But you sometimes have to run 10, 20 orders just to get 1 point back on that. Then if you call them about it, they'll turn around and give you the excuses. Well, if you're running 60%, then you have turned down 40% of your orders. Really? It's not always the case. I have actually done it on paper, but that is what it is. But try to average about, it's really easy to average about $1 per mile, especially in bigger cities, and be as picky as you need to be. Now, last week, just accept everything. If you're below 70%, just accept everything, because you're going to get over 70% real fast, real easy. But tip number 2 and 3 kind of go hand in hand. Be courteous. Customer support frustrates the living daylights out of me. I've gotten to the point where I just don't call them. I don't care. It ain't worth it. If I have a store closed and it's not producing the numbers, I will call them to have them record the information for me, so that way that's done. I don't ask them for advice anymore. I don't ask them to try to help me out, except just document something for me, because I can't document it, they can. But you're going to get a lot of grief and a lot of headache just to call them. But as far as dealing with these stores, everybody's shorthanded. If you don't like the way the store's treating you, if you don't like how long of a wait it is, turn down. Just know which stores you don't want to run and just turn it down. If you don't want to take a minimum if you don't want to take a no tip order, just turn it down. Just don't accept it. Don't give yourself a headache where you're trying to make up your completion rate because you accept an order. You know you're not going to like the place, but you're like, I really like the money. Then you get there and you're like, yeah, I'm not running it. Just don't take it. Don't care about the money. If you don't want to run the place, I got places that are blacklisted. If there's no line at all, and I know there's no line, I'll run it. If there's even 2 cars in the drive-thru, like at Wendy's, for example, in my hometown, that's a blacklist. If there's any cars in the drive-thru, I turn it down without even accepting. And if there's 1 car, maybe I'll accept. But I mean, if there's 2 or 3 cars in the speakers, that's an automatic. I will not accept the order. End of story. Burger King's another one. If there's 2 or 3 cars in the drive-thru, I won't run it. I'll just turn it down. I make sure I kind of check it out before I actually run it. I had a Frickers order, paid $10. I got the order, and it was 6 o'clock at night. I drove by there early in the day. The parking lot was full, so I know it's going to be about a 45-minute, 50-minute wait. Nope, turned down. I just said nope. I said I like it, but asked why. I said I don't want to go to the store. They usually try to be quick, but they're going to go in order. Place like Frickers, it's good business, but if it's a full drive-thru in my hometown, I know it's going to be a 40, 50-minute wait. I ain't waiting. Nope. So know what you're going to accept, what you're not going to accept before you take it. Know your area. Know your clientele. When you do accept an order, the first thing I will do, and I've got time to do it, is I will actually click on it, see what they're ordering, see what drinks, see what condiments, whatever information I need off it. I know the general idea of where the place I'm going to is. In general, my hometown, some of the other towns, I know I'm going to be within a mile or 2. I have a general idea where to go, so if my GPS turns off, I have a general idea. Obviously, if I'm out of town, I'm not going to know exactly where to go, so I need GPS. But, that's mostly okay. GPS usually works really well. But, like I said, when I'm pulling into that restaurant, or I'm at the restaurant waiting for the order, that's when I will go in and look for the look for the order, look what's in it, I'll go into the place where it's at. Do I ring the doorbell? Do I knock? Do I not? Those instructions are there underneath the person's name when you look. But that's all stuff that I find out and I look at right on the spot. Okay, what do I have to do? That's my biggest tip, is while you're waiting, get all the information you need, so that way when you're getting in your car, when they're handing you the order, most of the time I can hold the order in one hand. The other hand has my keys and my phone. And what I will do is I will take my phone while I'm getting the order, and I will mark it complete as they're handing me the order. If I need both hands, then obviously I'll wait till I'm in my car. But I try to, before I'm to my car, I try to have the order confirmed and my GPS and directions ready to go, and know how I'm handling the order before I'm even in my car. Number one, I'm not being a distracted driver. I have what I need as I need it. And number two is the fact that I'm getting in my car, I'm setting up my phone, starting my car, backing up, and I'm gone. I mean, literally, I don't have to be the fastest person to move, but there's a lot of drivers I see, and I'm not faulting them, they have the reasons, but there's a lot of drivers that will get their order, and they will get in the car, and they will get on their phone, and they will look up where they need to go. They will put it on GPS. They will do all that before they even start their car. They will have their order put in the car in a certain way, whether they bag it, whether they don't. Some people do, some people don't. But like I said, when I'm at the store, I try to get all that stuff done before I'm walking away from that counter. If I'm getting that order, I might even sit down and then get my phone set up, pick it back up, and go out to my car. I'm ready to go. There's a lot, like I said, a lot of people will do that in their car while they're sitting there. And it's like, why? You're wasting time. Our job is a job where time is money. The faster you can run, the faster you can move, the more orders you're going to get. For example, this morning or this afternoon, I ran DoorDash. I got my first order. I saw two people that were there that were parked. I was beside. They got their orders before I did. I go out to my car. I start my car. I back up. They're still sitting. Both of them were still sitting in their car, getting everything situated. One person was starting the car as I was backing up, which I always turn my car off because I've seen too many cars get stolen. But that's a preference that some people have. That's up to them. But, those two people are sitting there. Whereas I'm starting my car, I'm backing up, I'm gone. Period. I already know how I'm going to pull out of there. The McDonald's in my hometown, 99% of the time, I'm actually going to pull around to the side instead of pulling out the main exit. If it's not busy and I see that, I'll go ahead and go to the main exit and go out that way. Most of the time, I'll go out the side entrance or the back entrance, because that main street that I have to turn onto is usually busy, and that's going to eat my time. And it's easier for me to take the side street or the back street and get where I need to go, and I can save time that way. Whether it's turning onto it so I can hit the highway because it's close to highway, or whatever the case. I know where I'm going, when I'm going, my strategy of getting out of there. I know I have it all planned out before I even start my car. And that's important. Time is money. If I'm sitting at an intersection for 5 minutes, that's 5 minutes that I could already be dropping off, or be 3/4 of the way there, or whatever. And again, time is money. The other thing is when I get to the customer, I have 3 pre-saved messages on my phone, so I can just hold down the thing, paste whatever message I need, and be done. One says, if it's an apartment complex and it's inside, I can't take it upstairs for whatever reason, blah, 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 but I appreciate you. Here's my reasoning, so that way they don't think I'm just trying to throw stuff out there. And whatever. But I have that saved. I have another one that says it's going to be a little bit of a wait. You're my second order. I will get it to you as soon as possible. And then I have one that says, thanks, have a great day. Please give me a 5-star rating. I did the best I could, and there's nothing I can do better. Obviously, if there's extra side notes, I've had it where I'm dropping off and I left at the main at the receptionist desk or whatever because it's business, then I will type that in. I spend a little extra time. I want to make sure that my customers know that they're getting my top priority business. The best way to take care of future orders is to give the best impact I can give the little bit of time I have with my customer. I heard it on several DoorDash videos and I'm fully in agreement with it. Give them that moment where you send them a personalized text. A personalized text. Wow. You know, as DoorDash Diary says, that wow factor. You do that, and I guarantee you guys can have a marvelous time dashing. You guys take it easy, and not dealing with customer support is the top tip of the day. Try to avoid it as much as possible because you're going to avoid a lot of headaches by not talking to their customer support. All right, you guys take it easy. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up, and I will chat with you later. Leave comments on what you guys think about what I said, how my video flows. Comments on whatever. Give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs down. If you give me thumbs down, then I know that you have a reason for it. Leave a comment why you gave me a thumbs down. You guys be blessed, and let's just blow this channel. I'll get it out eventually. Let's just blow this channel out of the water this year, okay? You guys be blessed and have a good one.